Alright, so now that the coolant has been drained, you could basically take off the radiator. So to take off the radiator, it's 4 bolts, 2 on the bottom, 10mm head, and 2 up top. One in here and 1 up over here. Basically 1 in each corner. But before you do that, you need to disconnect a few other things. You need to disconnect the spark plug wire right here on this tab. Actually, you don't need to do this. This is actually the next step, but you should, since you're here, you could do this might as well, right? There's the upper radiator hose right up here. This upper hose, you have to basically loosen up the clamp right here. Take this clamp so that you slide this back so that you could remove the hose from the top of the radiator right here. And the other part is yes, you can see this. Let's see, okay. So here was the radiator hose, right? The clamp right here. Then right behind that, there's this is part of the emissions system over here. There's actually two bolts. There's one bolt up on top right here that connects to the back plate, and on the other side of this, on the bottom side of this piece, is the other bolt, and both those bolts are 8mm. So you need to take those out. Take out the clamp, so you get remove the hose. Let's see if I can position this camera a little better. Let's see. That's as best as I could get it, I think. Something like that. Okay. So I removed those stuff on the back already. So now I just need to take out these 4, and actually I loosened these up already as well. There's 1, there's 2, 3, and 4. So here, basically, there's nothing holding it except for down here in this bottom corner here. There's actually the bottom hose. It's actually not a hose. It's the cap for the thermostat. Plugs directly right into the bottom of the radiator, and it's sealed by an O-ring right there. So you got that one. So that's probably gonna be the tightest fit, and the hose up on the top. So slide that hose up on the top all the way out. Get that hose on top all the way out. Okay. This one you just kind of have to wiggle it a little bit. Just wiggle it. Ah, there it goes. So everything wiggles out, and kind of unsnap the hook on the overflow line. You don't have to disconnect the overflow if you don't want to. I put the radiator cap back on because I don't want crap going into my radiator. But the radiator is definitely empty. Set that aside. Right, now you have the radiator base plate here, and the base plate is held by, let's see, it should be held by 5 volts. Here's 1, 2, 1, 2. Down sort of by the exhaust here. 3, 4. So let's see if you guys can see this. So, right, 1, 2, 3, and the 4th one is right behind here. This one you can't get with a socket wrench. It doesn't fit. You actually have to use a box wrench to get it in here. 10mm, and the 5th one is right here, right next to the oil fill. So you get those 3. Oh, excuse me, those 5. Let's see. Let's angle this a little bit. So this is where the bottom connects to the radiator, and you can see the O-ring right here. Let's see, where's my wrench? So actually, where's my wrench at? 5. This one right here. Alright, so that's 5. So the 2 on top is longer, so you can see that. This one on the bottom is shorter. So when you take this apart, this back plate right here, it actually because it has the oil fill, it will actually detach, so that there might be a little bit of oil dripping down in here, so be mindful of that. So this is also a short bolt. And this one here is a long bolt. So 3 long bolts and 2 short bolts. So this is held on by some dowel pins. Let's see. So it's kind of so on the bottom here, it hangs up between the header, the exhaust header, and the bottom connector that connects to the coolant. Let's see if I could kind of. It's hitting the fan, so it looks like I have to remove the fan. Let's see. So the fan has 3 bolts, 10 millimeter. I think if I spin this, the fan's gonna spin. So basically, you have to hold the crank. So you need to have someone on the other side, you know, using the variator tool to hold the variator, the outer plate, so that it doesn't spin the crank. Or if you're like me, you have an impact wrench, and you can connect your wrench to an impact, and that works really well too. Let's see. So that's 1. That's 2. That's 3. Alright. I think in the service manual they have you removing the exhaust. I know that's a lot of work. I don't want to remove the exhaust. I want to remove as little as I can. Let's see. Oh, there it goes. Oh, that was easy. So the radiator base plate or backing plate and the fan is off. So here's that spot where I mentioned where the oil fill hole is, right? So it actually has an O-ring there as well. So so this, you might have a little bit of oil coming out right there. And this right here is the radiator cap. Excuse me, not the radiator cap, the thermostat cap right here. So 2 bolts to take that off. And I'm actually gonna make a different video, and I'm actually gonna test the old thermostat. Alright, thanks for watching.